What's up, guys? Stop Motion Genius here, and today I'm going to be hitting you with another tutorial. Sorry I haven't been doing them in a while. Just school. Okay, so this tutorial is like the Avengers Disintegration effect, or like the dust/dustify effect. So, I don't really have the right software to make it so it looks really real, but the effect that I will be doing is pretty decent, as you saw. So, yeah, that's pretty much the best I could do. So, first thing we're gonna do is that in this video, so it shows me kneeling down or whatever and looking at my hand, and so it's like I'm fading. But at one point, I stand up to get out of the scene because you want one template of just with you not in it and with one you in it, and so kind of like a fade. So we're gonna do a crossfade, and so let's find the part where I start standing up. So let's go back a couple of frames. So maybe right there. So we're gonna press S, which splits it, and then we're gonna go. I'm gonna walk out of the scene, and then we can use this stuff. So now we can just delete this part because we don't need it. And if we put it there, then it's just that nice, like, there we go, like it's out. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a crossfade. So we're gonna overlap this video, and so when it fades, it's kind of like, sorry, the quality isn't super good, but if we go in the middle of the fade, you can see the transition between the template and me, and so that's why I look faded. So I think we might fade a little bit more. We can shorten this part of the video because we don't need that much space. Okay, so I'm gonna turn down the quality so it can sense it a little bit more. So I'm gonna look, oh no, and then I'm gonna fade. I think that's kind of a long fade. Let's just put that there or so. Okay, that's good. So let's just do it one more time to review. Perfect. Let's do that. Okay, so now I'm gonna go to Project Media and grab this tenor GIF. I will include the link in the description, but this is going to be our dust, or the disintegration part. And so the first thing I'm gonna do, I don't want the black. So we're not gonna go to chroma key yet, but the first thing we're gonna do is click on the event pan crop icon, and then we're just gonna rotate this all the way around. And so, because you want the dust flying that way, not down. So we're going to close that, and then go to Video FX, Chroma Key, and drag the default down. So then, so I tried multiple ways by just using the pen and doing this, but it didn't work. So I have these exact ones that I use. So in the color type-in field, we're going to type 340, and then we're going to type 0.16, and then on the last one is 0.07. Then we're just going to press enter, and it's going to give us this kind of black, but it's not all the way black, and it's going to get rid of most of it. Sorry, I can't speak today. Okay, so the low threshold type-in field will put 0.272, and then leave the high threshold all the way up. So when we enter that, then it's going to get rid of all that. So we're going to close the window, and then we're going to go back to the crop icon or whatever. Sorry, it's not letting me zoom in. That's being really annoying. So we'll move this up kind of around here-ish, and then we're gonna add another one in later. But for now, let's just put it there because it kind of gets it. So what the annoying thing is that we have this like 90-degree right here, and that's kind of annoying. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to cookie cutter and drag the default down. And so it gets rid of most of it, so we don't want that. So we're going to drag the circle kind of up here to the, you want it to the left a little bit, so it kind of gets rid of this. So this is the thing that you're looking for. Then with the feather, you don't want to feather it all the way, or else it's just going to feather the whole effect. So you kind of want something down here, and so it gets rid of kind of the circle. So now we're just going to close that window, and yes. So that is the first part. So we're gonna fade this in. And the thing about this GIF is that it just stops at one point. It stops moving or whatever. And so I'm just gonna move a couple frames. Maybe zoom in a little bit so I can see the frames. Like, I see that it stopped like right here. So we're just gonna shorten that GIF or whatever, press S, or doesn't matter. So I made a huge fade in, so let's copy this and paste it a couple times. And I don't think we need that one, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna overlap these just like the other ones. And so then we have the dust, and we will make this a little bit shorter, and then close the dust at with that fade. And so that is your first fade. And so we're gonna do the next dust part. So we're just gonna copy it again on a different layer. Well, first we're gonna insert a new video track so we can put this up here because you don't want in picture like I said before because it's kind of annoying. So let's just go in the middle of here. We're gonna change the crops where the crop is. So we're gonna kind of do it a little bit up here, but we're gonna rotate it to the left, which does it to the right on that. So we're gonna move it like up here. So it's kind of confusing, but I like that around there. But as you see, the 90-degree angle, there's the 90-degree angle again. So we have to change the cookie cutter placement. So just move this up a little bit, and then it's gonna do that. I think I might go to the right just a little bit, and so it's kind of around there-ish. So this is what you want. But what we have to do is that we're gonna start this fade in, probably around kind of where the end of this is, so they don't go at the same time. And so when this fades, then that one comes in, and so it's just kind of a like I'm not sure what to call it, but let's copy this layer, paste it a couple times, and then overlap it. Then we want them to end around the same time. And so let's probably make that a little bit longer, and then fade this in until where. So that is what the dust looks like without the person. And so if we play it, I probably have to put it on a really low setting because just the quality of GIFs and stuff doesn't support really well. Yeah, so it's kind of confusing, so I might just go by frame or whatever, but when it comes in, then that comes in. Then while the crossfade is happening, also the dusting is happening. And so then when that thing fades out, then there's no one there. So I think we might make these a little bit longer because we just want a smooth transition. And then, yes, we don't need that long. And then I'm gonna fade that just to end the scene. So yeah, that is your tutorial, and thank you for watching, and hit the like button and subscribe.